Hey guys, welcome to Technability. Let me get straight to the point here. We got iOS 7 Beta 3. So let's go ahead and unlock the phone. I don't really go through change logs too often. I like to experience whatever changes that they've made on my own. I go through the various apps, features, settings to see if anything's changed. I'll go through the fluidity of the phone in terms of just scrolling and whatnot to see if they've improved. With iOS 7 Beta, it seems like with every beta build from 1 to 2 and now 3, it seems like the phone has gotten a bit faster and a bit more stable. So we'll go ahead and see if that reigns true here with Beta 3. So first thing first, you got the notification center. Looks the same today, all missed. Okay, nothing changed on that end. Control center, the same. Again, you have the same icons and same toggles and whatnot here, including the brightness and the music and AirDrop, of course. Just scrolling feels good. Bringing down Spotlight feels a little bit more refined, a little bit smoother on that end. At times it would stutter with previous builds, but now it looks like it just kind of does its thing. So let's check out messages here. Okay, so messages looks the same. The keyboard is a little bit more responsive. All right, spells my name. It corrects my name to Berkeley. So I don't know what that's all about, but looks like this is good on this end. Let's try this. Hey, how are you today? Okay, so took a little bit, but it worked fine, and I have LTE here, so even though it's 1-2 bars, I do have LTE. Alright, so that's the text, and then you can cancel out of this, and then, obviously if you have a new text, you could swipe over if you're talking to someone to go back to your text messages in its entirety. So let's look at the calendar here. Alright, calendar looks the same. Again, a little bit more refined. Even exiting out of app seems a little bit faster. Because, if you've used iOS 6 or previous iterations of iOS on an iPhone 5, specifically iOS 6, you know that exiting apps is pretty immediate. Alright, so here's the photos. I don't have any photos yet, so let's go ahead and take some. Alright, so let's go ahead and say yes. Super fast, right? Super fast. Let's see how fast it is with HDR on. Okay. Pretty good. Let's check out the filters here. Alright, we got various different filters. It'll show you what the picture looks like with all those filters intact. Alright, let's get out of here. How do I get out of here? Okay. And then you have, of course, square and then panorama. Alright. Video, obviously. Front-facing camera. Of course, you have the front-facing camera. It's in black and white. Let's see. Okay. Exit out of that. Go to the photos here. Alright, so here are the photos that I've taken. Okay, it's basically customizing it by year. You can customize it by folder. There's different options here that they've added to the gallery, which is pretty cool. So obviously you could pinch in, pan around with the picture. You could see that. It's kind of funky. Just pan around with it there and have fun. Okay. Swipe over, delete. A little bit faster. Definitely a little bit faster. Weather, the HTC-esque weather app that they have, nice looking. Okay, let's get out of that. Clock, it looks the same on that end. Maps, videos, let's check out notes. Very minimal notes app, right? Okay, so click on new. Okay, done. Exit. Alright, reminders, which does have a little bit of the gradient or texture there. You can't really see it on video. One of the rare apps on iOS 7 that still has somewhat of skeuomorphics with the texture here. Because notes, it's just flat white. This, if you look at it closely with the reminders, it does have a little bit of a texture. So that's reminders, stocks, of course, which you also have in the notification center. If you go to today, it's customizable. You could remove that if you'd like. Game center, I don't think I have the setup, but you could see it looks good, looks nice. Don't understand what those colors represent in terms of game center, but it is what it is. Okay. Newsstands, iTunes Store, App Store. The App Store is the same. Passbook, compass, of course. Very minimal looking compass. That's like the most minimal looking compass I've ever seen. Okay, and then the settings. Let's go check out the settings here. Anything changed here with settings? Alright, so obviously doesn't look like anything's changed on this end. Notification center. I believe the notification center, the settings have stayed the same. Alright, so slightly customizable with that. Control center, no customizations there yet. Do not disturb or general. Let's see, Siri. Obviously you could change the voice on Siri to a male. Let's go ahead and do that here. So male voice. That was available for beta 2, by the way, guys. Auto lock, keyboard. Of course, it's the same settings for the keyboard. Brightness, wallpaper. Let's check out the wallpapers actually since we're here. Okay, so you still have the dynamic wallpapers, you know, the quote-unquote live wallpapers, and the wallpapers look like they've stayed the same. Alright, so let's exit out of there. Let's go here. Check out contacts. Okay. Well, I don't have any contacts. My SIM card's not in there. Calendar has that nice little cool animation. When you push in, I think they changed that. It looks a little different. Well, in any case, still nice animation. Okay, just as is the animation for creating folders. So, you know, it's going to zoom in, or zoom out and zoom in. I can name it as such. Let's check out voice memos. Hello, 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 test, test, test. Okay, stop. Okay. Now how do you... I don't know what to do there. Let's see if we can get... Okay, FaceTime. Okay. Oh, it's still recording. Done. Okay. Hello, 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 test, test, test. Okay, so you can't pause that, play that from the control center. That's fine. Okay, music, obviously I don't have any songs on it again. The music app is the same. Safari, of course with Safari, let's go ahead and just go to Disney here. They have those favorites that they put there for you, which you can customize and add and remove and whatnot. Okay, scrolling is really perfectly fine, fluid. The tabs, obviously you can add a tab if you don't want that tab there. You could just swipe away. If you're at a website, you could gesture base to go back. Actually, watch here. Let me show you how that works. Okay, so if I go back here, it takes me back to where I was, so it's gesture based. Alright, so you have private tabs, which is basically incognito tabs. Okay, so we can close all here. Just can't swipe away the last page. But okay, that's Safari. The dialer, transparent. Okay, so you got the dialer, contacts, voicemail. If you have T-Mobile, you'll have visual voicemail. Mail, same mail app. Lock screen. Let's check out the lock screen here. So swiping your finger to the right will unlock it. Swiping your finger to the left will do nothing. Swiping down will get you notifications. Swiping up will get you control center, which you could disable, mind you. And then swiping from here will get you the camera. So I like the new lock screen on iOS 7. Definitely a big fan of the lock screen. Other than that, everything else seems to be the same. I mean, it looks good. It feels better. It's been refined in so many different words. It's been refined. And they continue to refine it with every new beta release that they release. So, I'll be doing videos on every beta they release until the official is obviously sent out OTA to everybody. Alright guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. Oh, you know what? Actually, before that, let's check out multitasking. Alright, so multitasking is the same. I can actually eliminate 2 if I want. Okay, or 3, or however many you want to eliminate. Alright, and let's check out Siri. Hi, Siri.
I don't know what you mean by "Hi Siri." How about a web search for it?
Set a reminder, 9 p.m. Need to call Tanya.
Here's your reminder for today at 9. Okay.
Turn on Bluetooth.
Oh, there's a problem. Can you try?
Turn on Bluetooth.
Sorry, there's something wrong.
Read my notifications. Read my notifications. Siri is...
You have no new notification.
Okay. What's 6 times 3 minus 9 divided by 12 to the second power?
It looks like the answer is approximately 17.25.
Turn down... Oh, let's try that again.
My website.
Decrease brightness.
Sorry, I tried to change that and couldn't.
Decrease brightness.
Sorry, but I couldn't change that for some reason. Can you?
You know, Siri is buggy on this beta build. People have had their fair share of issues, but it still works for the most part. Alright, thank you guys for watching Technability. Don't forget to subscribe.